Good morning, family. Assalamualaikum. It is certainly very, very good to see you. You know, family, as we go about doing and handling everything that we need to handle to make sure that our lives are being fulfilled with the positivity of things, you know, being black in America is already 100 times harder than it is to truthfully hold on to what you got, with so many giving up what they got, not appreciating their own lives. But there is a constant hate level of white supremacy to always dominate and stop the supreme growth and wisdom of a people that was already over here in these Americas way before any of them ever saw foot or landed anywhere near here. Even the so-called $5 Indians, the so-called Native American Indians, no, they are imposters. In any event, we have had a government that has went out of their way, a government in which we, the Native Americans, the real Native Americans, we are the ones that were already here and had been coming to and trading and exploring up to 20,000 to 50,000 years way before Christopher Columbus ever set foot in these Americas. There was people called black people, called people of African descent, the original man, the oldest man that they have ever found on earth is a black man, and they're still constantly finding skeleton remains of mummified black people to be over 20 to 50,000 years old right here in America. And so we are such a loving and spiritual people, and a lot of great, good white people as well that are spiritual and great. The vast majority of white supremacy would not have it to see us truthfully be uplifted. They have went out of their way night and day to stop the rise of every black messiah. You know, they have forced the religion of their forefathers on us and made us, you know, 11 people who welcomed them when they came and claiming to be mercenaries. You know, we welcomed these people, you know, but having a good heart is not always good to heart when it's not always good to have when you're dealing with lootlessness, lawlessness, and greed and envy. Jealousy deeply runs deep in the minds and hearts of white supremacy. They don't want to see black people grow. They have went out of their way to stop us from growing. Even white people that do their best to help us, they have become victims themselves, you know. But for the most part, my mom always told me, and so is my Father God in heaven, you know, excuses are only for people who don't plan on doing anything anyway. But when you have a whole government that come out against us and won't promote the elevation of conscious rap, because they know music is very vibrational and very healing and uplifting. Music is a medicine from God. And if they can poison the masses of our people with this medicine from Satan, which is their God, the only one that's going to lose and constantly have an uphill battle always is the black man. I'm steady seeing things all online of how white supremacy within a lot of these police departments is running rapid. You know, a lot of people always try to say that, you know, this is not the 1960s. And I like to say, yeah, it's not the 1960s. Damn it, it's the 1940s and the 50s all over again, because the traps that they constantly make to stop our rise is they're afraid of what they had did to us. You know, we welcome them over here on our land with love in our hearts. They broke treaty after treaty, you know, and while all this is going on, we're fighting in the Gullah Wars, and we have Queen Nsinga. Go and Google her and look her up. one of our queens over there that was fighting to stop the Portuguese and the Arabs from enslaving our brothers and sisters over on the continent. However, many of us were already over here. We had already journeyed and started civilization over here. They just whited us out, put our people to sleep. And I know they're saying, look how dumb these people is. They think we really love them. They think we really want to see them grow. No, they don't want to see nobody grow. They want to take the damn land. And they've already taken the land. That was the only thing that made them happy or feel like they was ever going to be a superpower, is to take over the land of occupied people that were already over here. And everybody's trying to figure out where all this evilness is coming from. Well, it permeates, from up high. The Bible puts it as people in high places. So as long as we're dealing with people in high places, you're going to always have to know that powerful people in high places do not intend to truthfully see us to get on top and better ourselves. Because if they did, they wouldn't have never implemented crack cocaine and heroin, PCP, and everything to run so prevalent in the black community. In many situations, they put it there. They took it there. You ready? Oh, no, I'm all right.
You sure?
Yeah, bro. You ready, though?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. These are the things we're dealing with. What you need, bro? Oh. And so as long as these things are going on, they have been doing all of this, and I'm steady watching all of the hate.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, good.
You're welcome. Assalamu alaikum. So this is what we're dealing with. And now, a lot of people don't like Donald Trump. But Donald Trump already told everybody that he can stand in the middle of Park Avenue and shoot and kill as many people as he wants to, or fire his gun, and won't nothing happen to him. He said that while he was president, And so, looking at everything that's transpiring right now, I really can't see where Joe Biden is really trying to really do anything for black people. Seems like to me, he's most concerned with helping foreigners when we were already over here in this country, and you have Americans over here that need just as much help as you helping refugees from other countries. Nothing against the people that need the money, but you got people that you enslaved over here in this country, misused and abused, buck jumped, had the white captive that you released from prison to all of them to come over here to America, your worst savages, and have them rape, rob, kill, and steal our children, and do every evil under the sun. The Holy Quran puts it as evil fair seeming. You can't do all that and not expect God to bring some retribution back down on your ass. Now America's wondering why she's losing everything. And see, they're after the poisoning of the minds of our people, our children, our youth. They aim to put our people down. They aim to keep our people down. And they always say, pick yourself up by your bootstrap. But when we do, they always implement some wicked trap. They don't want to see our rise. And so us decent people out here, we have to do the best that we can to spread love because America's going to hell. Babylon, Babylon, the mother whore, has fallen. And she is, and a lot of people don't know that a lot of the stories that are in the so-called Holy Bible, where a lot of, information, we are the original Israelites, and we have been enslaved over here in these Americas for quite some time. But while all of this hatred is going on in the world, you would think that somebody would try to stand up in defense of the black man, woman, and child who had been done so cruel, and America only cares about helping other people and letting the wickedness of white supremacy kill black children on the streets and black people, period. The KKK has simply traded in, their white sheets for medical uniforms and blue and black uniforms. Black for the judge, for the Your Honor, and blue uniforms for the racist polices that always get away with a lot of things. If it wasn't for technology, the mother whore would never truly be exposed. All we have to rely on is the scriptures, in which the scriptures have been so tampered with. Why did they take reincarnation out of the Bible? A lot of these questions and a lot of the things that are happening to our people, all we got to do is simply look at the government and look at everything throughout history, because the numbers don't lie. They always come with a form of godliness, but they always truthfully deny the truth power of who God really, really is. And that's a devil. And a devil is an unstable man. He's a double-minded individual. He's very unstable in all of his ways. And so, where they have all these plasma centers popping up all across the country, and they mostly want the black melanin, black people's, they always, when they want to try some new drug or some new this or that, they always use blacks, so-called black people, as the guinea pigs. Then they come out and say, if you experience this, or took this medication, please contact the law offices of such and such and such and such. How about contacting the damn hood brothers and sisters, open a can of whoop ass, damn it back, going to work on a positive plan? That's how you're going to really kick some anuses. At the end of the day, we can't fight these devils. We can't fight these demons. Not by ourselves. Black people always have just had a good love and a strong love of spirituality until they gave us their God. And with their God, they have been crossing black people out and all poor people out ever since. They just divided up all of our land over here and gave it to all of the damn so-called pilgrims. They found America. No, they came over here and saw how good people of African descent was living, and they said, man, oh no, we're going to turn them into monkeys. A lot of people don't know that a lot of the stories over in the Bible, what I meant to say earlier, didn't happen way over there in Egypt and all of that. A lot of that happened right over here in the United Snakes of America, where they only want to keep a lot of the evil things that can go on in the community and in the neighborhood. They do everything to keep black people looking bad as they can, just so the rest of the world can look at black people as if we're just the evil people. When in fact, if it wasn't for black people, well, nobody even had no shoes. If it wasn't for black people, nobody wouldn't even have the burglar alarm system, home system. A black woman invented that. There's just so much that they hide of our geniuses, all the positivity that we bring to life is pure love, until they turn everything into hate. Hate is going to always be consumed with nothing but more hate. So as we looking at all this and looking at the assassination of all of our rappers, they are promoting this wickedness because it's killing and committing genocide on our own people, and they get to sit back and become billionaires and billionaires, while Jay-Z and Diddy and so on and everybody, just a couple, get to become billionaires, and these people just getting rich, off of us talking about calling our women bitches and hoes, off of us talking about killing each other, you know, they making so much money off a lot of these rappers, especially after they dead, because a lot of these record labels, big time company owner executives, a lot of these rappers have stock in prisons, and a lot of these people are making so much damn money that they don't want to see nothing but the downfall. They want us to talk about killing each other all the time. They don't want us to talk about unity and love. Shit. When in reality, all the unity and love comes from above. So, as above, so below, it is like this right here. We're going to do what God say do. You dig? Not what evil or when evil say so. The assassination of young Dolph, Takeoff, and everyone else mentioned in the description box. We send nothing but positive vibes and love to y'all families. Please rest in paradise. We're doing the best that we can down here with what we got. But everybody that look like us is not with us or for us or from us. They from the Oreo cookie bloodline of Oreo cookie white supremacy. Sambo, Billy, Dilly, Dildo, Dolly. Stay away from them booty lickers and backstabbers, Oreo cookies and cheese nips. Justice for young Dolph and Takeoff and everyone else mentioned in the description box. Assalamu alaikum and stay true.